Now the game is over. The snake so that it can move forward. Let's go to next slide. Now here we are going to check collision. So check the collision with food. It means when snake will touch the food, we will increment our score by 1 and we will append this new coordinate, this food coordinate to the snake. Then again we will generate new food using the random. Hi everyone, welcome to this series of Game of Coding. Series we are going to work on multiple projects. So all the projects will be based on college projects. So let's go to next slide. Here you can see classic snake game. So the first coding challenge or coding project is classic snake game. Yeah. The setup requirements are you should have installed one IDE, Viz, VS Code, PyCharm, IntelliJ, Jupyter Notebook, etc. Prerequisite. The prerequisites are you should have basic understanding of Python programming language or any other programming language to understand this. Let's go to next slide. So in chapter 1 here you can see we are going to import this library pygame, random and system. So pygame we will use pygame to create our game and random will be used in the game for the random position of food and snake. In system, we will use system to exit the game. Let's go to next slide. So here in next slide, we are defining some constant. So constants are width, height. So we are taking square of 600 by 600 and block size will be 20. Frame per second is 10. Colors are defined over here. So it's white, red, black and the directions up, down, left and right. Initialize pygame. It will initialize the game. Then we will create a window using pygame.displaySetMode where we will pass width and height. Now we have window, we have initialized the game, and now here we are setting the clock. So this clock will count the clock. Now let's initialize the position of snakes. So these are the position and direction of the snake. That is, we are defining the snake over here. So in the code, it will be clear once I'll show you over there. So this is the part of snake we are going to initialize in the starting. So this will be like this. Now we have direction. So what is direction? This is the starting direction when we will start the game. The snake. The snake will move towards right. Now let's initialize the food coordinate. Then we here we have food x and food y. From random we are getting this. Here some basic maths. This coordinate must lie between the square of 600 and 600. So we are defining width minus block size divided by block size into block size. So it will give us the x coordinate and again from height minus height. If you see this is the height and this is the y-axis. So we are getting foot coordinate y-axis. Now we are initializing score. So score is 0 starting. Here the score font. Let's go to next slide. So here we are starting the game. So we will say while true, this game will run in infinite loop and we will check for user input. For event in pygame dot event dot get, if user presses escape key, exit the game. So here, if type is pygame.keyDown, it means we are pressing some key and the key is py event.key equal to pygame.key escape and the key escape, then we are going to exit the game. Otherwise, if it is up, if the it is up arrow and the direction is not down arrow, then we will move our game. We will move our snake to upwards. Same as here, if the key is down and the direction is not up, our snake our snake will move from right to down or left to down. So This is what it is. So same as here we are doing for left and right. Let's go to next slide. In this slide we are updating the snake position. So from snake we are getting first element which is nothing but head of the snake, and from here we are getting head of x, that is head of x coordinate and head of y coordinate. Direction is up, then we are changing in the coordinate of head of y direction. If direction is down, then again we are changing in the coordinate of y direction, but we are adding the block size. Here we are subtracting the block size. Same if we are moving towards left, then we will change in x coordinate, and if we are moving right, then we will change again in x coordinate. We will add some value over here and we will subtract some value over here, that is block size. Now insert the new head at the front of the list. It means when snake is going to eat food, then we will insert that new head inside the snake, then remove the last segment of the list, and we will remove the tail of the snake so that it can move forward. Let's go to next slide. Now here we are going to check collision. So check the collision with food. It means when snake will touch the food, we will increment our score by 1 and we will append this new coordinate, this food coordinate to the snake. Then again we will generate new food using the random library. Here we will generate food x, food y. Then here again, check for collision with boundaries or itself. Here we are checking if snake is going to collide with itself or with boundaries, then we will over the game. Then the game is going to get over. If the snake is if the snake collides with itself or it collides with the wall, then the game will be over and we will exit the game. So here we will clear the window.fill black with all black color, and this is the final code. So here we will do this. Now let's draw the snake. So for x comma y in snake. So in snake is a list of tuple of x and y coordinates. So from here we are getting two values. Now we will draw. With the help of pygame.draw.react method, we'll draw it. So we are passing window, color, and this coordinate, x coordinate, y coordinate, block size, and block size again. Now draw the food. Again here we for food we are taking the color of white and we are passing the coordinate food x, food y, block size and block size. Now display the game. This is the display method. So pygame.display.set caption f string we are using to print this code is play by pygame.display.flip. So that's all for this game. Now I will start the game. Let's go to terminal and I will start Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook snake.py. So here you can see this is the code. We'll run this code, then we will play the game. Now here we are playing the game and Snack is able to eat the food. If you can see score, it is incrementing one by one. So that's all for today. If the video was useful for you, then please like this video and subscribe the channel.